Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Matthew Boyd, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hernandez.
Popped him up. Romine has a play. 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He has 7 hits in 27 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Kojak.
dismissed. 1-2 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. To Santana to get the double play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
So base is empty now after the double play. And next, the dangerous power threat, C.J. Cron. First pitch on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Tigers are off to a 1-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, hit in the air to center field. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
And now a pitch on the way. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
In for strike 2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jones is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
Stepping up to the plate, Roberto Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
At the plate now, Jordan Luplow. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail this one 1-0. Up next steps Kristen Stewart.
The left fielder
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes to Shields. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Digging in, Nico Goodrum. First offering on its way. Pops this one up. Ramirez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Victor Reyes.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Naylor is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Delino DeShields, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Delino.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
0-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. DeShields is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost start. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, But nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. 1 there. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get 1, which they did there.
Jose Ramirez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scope is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now at the plate, Austin Romine, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, Austin Romine.
First offering on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Now batting.
Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Tigers are challenging.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Jones. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope. A base hit in his first trip. The pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And down in order go the Tigers, but they're on top 1-0. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Nice execution right there. The ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Franmil Reyes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Naylor.
So striding in, Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Riding in once again, Roberto Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 1-0. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be stored as an infield single.
The designated hitter, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes to Shields at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with show track. The route was everything it needed to be, and he covered a ton of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's one to remember. So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. In the air to straightaway right. Luplow is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, number 14.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. First offering on its way. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting.
Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the 2 teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum.
Kojak.
Pulled toward right center field. To Shields is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Tigers strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So striding forward now, Jordan Luplow. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Delino DeShields is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. There's one on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Francisco Lindor stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Hernandez over at second. Ramirez at first, 2 out in the inning. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and the driver held in check as the inning is over. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. The 3 of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations.
Leading up for the Tigers, the right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Right
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now batting.
So
Catcher.
now to the plate, Austin
Austin
Romine. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
0-1, here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan. Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0, and the way their pitcher's going, D-Roll, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there to put it away for out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Next for the Tigers, C.J. Cron. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Oh, 0-2, here it is. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 45.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. First pitch coming, here it is. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 5 innings complete. The Tigers lead it 4-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Popped him up. Goodrum trying to get there, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
Coming to the plate now, Franmil Reyes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. Into the box now, Josh Naylor, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Roberto Perez stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Count remains at 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They're down 4-0. Stepping in, Kristen Stewart. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
The left
First
fielder,
offering on its way.
number 14.
And he fouls this one off. Back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot
Up next to
slider.
the Tigers.
Usually those are kryptonite for most
shortstop.
batters, and he's able to
Go.
fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver the base hit.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Pitcher's
Now
got to
batting.
stay on his toes
right
right
fielder,
there. You never know who in this
Victor.
lineup is going to pull out the old
Reyes.
ambush. Knock to right there.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there, and he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Settling in now, Austin Romine. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch on its way. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is DeShields. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Hernandez waits on it, and the inning is over. Tigers get 1 here on 2 hits in the inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Indians nothing. Standing in, Jordan Luplow, 2 base hits.
The right fielder, number 8, Jordan Luplow.
Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second base.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Norris benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits, so you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Chasing after it is DeShields, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, that's a well-executed slider down the way right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Miguel Cabrera. And there's one away.
Kojak.
Now batting.
Standing in, C.J. Cron earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. From the stretch. Hit sharply toward the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Scope rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Cal Quantrill comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box, Jeimer Candelario as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Naylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Tigers 6 and the Indians nothing. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He grounds it sharply to third. He's right there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting. The first baseman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Santana. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. In there for strike 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
Nico Goodrum.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
At the plate now, Victor Reyes.
Victor.
And he hits it hard to the right side. Gloved by Santana. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Austin.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes to Shields. Still going back. And it's gone into the front row of bushes. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Nick Whitgren comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Nick Whitgren.
In now, Jacoby Jones. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. Line drive to left. Naylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He sends it on the ground softly to the left. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. At the plate, Franmil Reyes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping up now, Josh Naylor. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, Roberto Perez. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Cleveland. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Matthew Boyd earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Kojak.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.